Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm reviewing my new favorite piece of tech. It's the Samsung UE590D 4K monitor. So here we go. So the UE590D is a 28-inch monitor, and some people would consider it a budget 4K monitor because it's got a TN panel. But with that TN panel, you get a full 3840 by 2160 resolution, full 60 hertz, so you're going to get that full 60 frames per second in your gaming. It has a 1 millisecond response time, again, for gaming, and the contrast ratio is 1000 to 1, and it's extremely bright. The colors are vivid, and it's a great display. The viewing angles on the display are good horizontally. They get a little weak vertically if you don't have it tilted just right, but once you get it set up correctly, it's a joy to use. The build of the display is really nice. It's kind of got this brushed metal edge. Most of it is plastic. It comes with a partially metal stand, but the stand is horrible. It does the job and it tilts, you know, vertically, but it doesn't swivel horizontally, and it's actually kind of flimsy. The good thing about this model is it does come with a standard VESA mount, so if you have a VESA mount, you can go ahead and attach it to there. On the back of the display, we have two HDMI 2.0 ports, a display port, a headphone out jack, and the power cable. So this monitor will do a full 60 hertz with that display port. With the a single HDMI cable, you're only going to get 30 hertz, but even that is still looking good. But if you're going to use it for gaming and you want to push that 60 frames per second, you probably want 60 hertz to go along with that. So definitely use the display cable for that. So apart from the standard features of a display, it also has a picture-in-picture mode that allows you to play full HD, so 1080p video in a window while you're doing something else on the screen. So you'll have that, because the 4K is so much larger resolution, you can have a full resolution 1080p video kind of up in the corner and watch a movie while you're doing other stuff, working on spreadsheets. And that window's resizable. I tried it just to check it out, but honestly, in day-to-day use, I probably won't use it that much. So as of the time of this video, this display retails for $399. Realistically, online, you can get it for about $369, and then if you get deals, you can get it even cheaper. I got this model for $300 because it was on sale and it was an open box, so they did the open box discount on that sale price. So I ended up getting this for about 300 bucks out the door. And for 300 bucks, it's an absolute no-brainer. If you can get it for that, get it. For 400, you know, there might be some other options out there, but honestly, I would still say that this is a decent choice. This is definitely in the running. But anything less than that 400 price point, especially if you get close to that 300, just grab it if you see it for that price. So on the gaming front, I was able to get some games working at full 60 frames per second at 4K resolution, but my processor is a little bit slower, so I was having trouble with some of those. I ran a lot of them at 1440p with 60 frames, and everything worked great. The games that I was able to get at 4K worked awesome on this. Again, I didn't see any screen tearing. The blurring with that 1 millisecond response time, blurring was not an issue. The color calibration gets a little wonky when you're in game mode. It's a little bit off, but there's ways around that. You can load in custom color calibration settings just out of the box without doing any of that. It's still a fantastic display and works fantastically in games. It's a really good gaming monitor. All right, guys, one thing I wanted to mention about the 4K on this display is it's a true single stream 4K display. It's not a multi-stream that some other budget 4K monitors have, and they kind of combine those to do a pseudo 4K. This is a true single stream 4K, and it's an excellent display. It took me a while to get into 4K, but honestly, I'm really glad that I waited. The price point that I got this at $300 was an absolute steal. I'm happy with the monitor. I'm happy at that price point. I recently got a Lumix G7 camera that I'm shooting this video on, and that shoots in 4K. I haven't uploaded a 4K video. I've shot in 4K and downsampled to 1080p, but with this, I'm going to edit at full resolution and upload. This is going to be the first video that's going to be 4K. So guys, please leave comments on that. I would appreciate if you see a difference between, you know, my last video and this video, between 1080p and 4K. I'd appreciate that feedback. But at $300, this is a definite must buy. I definitely recommend it. But if you can get it for $350 to $300, I would say just grab it at that price point. Hopefully you guys found this video useful and informative. Please hit the like button. Leave some comments below if you have any questions or comments about this monitor. If you have one, let me know what you think of it. And hit that subscribe button and then hit the little bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified when I put out new videos. Thanks so much, guys, and I will see you in the next video.